Hey, the world is still asleep when you open your eyes. There's something sacred about that moment, the quiet wrapping around you like a gentle promise. No notifications, no demands, just you and the soft whisper of a new beginning. This isn't just another morning, it's a blank canvas, untouched, waiting, ready to be claimed. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher re-emperor, would wake before sunrise and ask himself a simple, piercing question: what am I waking up to do today? He understood something profound. The morning doesn't merely happen to us, we happen to the morning. We breathe life into it with our choices, our thoughts, our willingness to rise when comfort begs us to stay. The ancient Stoics treated dawn as sacred because they knew beginnings shape endings. It doesn't carve the canyon in a single surge. It begins with a drop, then another, consistent, patient, inevitable. Your morning is that first drop. Small, yes, but given intention and repetition, it will carve through resistance, habit, and fear. We live in a culture that glorifies the midnight hustle and treats rest like weakness. The Stoics knew better. True strength isn't exhaustion, it's discipline. It's the quiet victory of choosing presence over convenience, growth over comfort. Seneca wrote, "Begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life." Each morning is a miniature lifetime, its own beginning, middle, and end, its own tests and choices. The beauty of morning isn't only in its quietness, it's in its honesty. Dawn doesn't lie. It shows you who you are when no one is watching, no audience to perform for, only your breath and a question: who do I want to be today? This isn't about perfection or pretending to be someone else. It's about meeting yourself with clarity and compassion. It's about building a relationship with discipline that feels like love, not punishment. Every sunrise is an invitation, not a demand, to start again. As we walk through these 7 principles of morning stoicism, remember, you're not collecting productivity hacks. You're rediscovering an ancient wisdom that guided warriors, philosophers, healers, builders, and quiet heroes for thousands of years. You're learning to treat your morning as 1. The power of predictable ritual. Ritual is deeply human. It reaches past logic into the part of us that craves meaning, rhythm, continuity. The Stoics didn't leave their mornings to luck. They built ceremonies, simple, repeatable acts that transformed ordinary minutes into sacred practice. Epictetus taught premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of challenges, and something equally vital, consistent practice. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Morning ritual is where saying becomes doing. Picture a lighthouse in a storm. It doesn't shift with the waves or plead for gentler weather. It stands where it must, shining the same steady light. Your ritual is that lighthouse. In a changing world, it tells your nerve, by day 7, it's lighter. By day 7, it's lighter. It's identity. What makes this stoic is intention. The motions are not the meaning is in your presence within the motions. Marcus didn't check boxes. He prepared his soul. A simple sequence: wake at a consistent time. Water first, phone last. 3 deep breaths to arrive. 1 page of wisdom to tune your mind. 1 sentence intention. Today I am calm, courageous, just temperate. 5 to 10 minutes of movement. You will miss days. The power is not in perfection, it's in return. Yesterday I stumbled, today I'm back. That is the practice, that is the path. Declare, my morning ritual is my foundation. Twin the battle before it begins. The greatest battles are won before anxiety, blame, distraction, envy. They will test the gates. If you wait until the siege begins, you're already reacting. Fortify early. Marcus rehearsed the day. Today I shall meet people who are meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, not to darken his mood, but to anchor his response. I will not be harmed unless I choose to be. He wasn't planning the weather, he was choosing his climate. Check the phone first and you outsource your emotional baseline. Someone else's outrage sets your pulse. Someone else's urgency hijacks your agenda. The Stoics would call this voluntary servitude. Win early, 3 minutes of stillness. Breathe and remember who you are. Name the likely challenge. Pre-decide your response. Choose a virtue to practice. Say, I choose my response before the world chooses for me. 3. The holy hour of silence. Silence is not emptiness. It is fullness of presence, clarity, and truth. Zeno taught that wisdom begins with listening. But how can you hear your inner voice in a constant feed? Picture a still pond. When the surface is unbroken, you can see to the bottom. Throw stones, scrolls, pings, plans, and the image distorts. Morning is your chance to guard the stillness before the stones fly. This isn't performative meditation. It's simpler, being. 10 minutes. Sit. Breathe. No fixing, no performing. Let thoughts pass like clouds. Let feelings move like weather. Some mornings are noisy, some quiet. Both are perfect. The practice isn't control. The pause that makes the music. Seal it. In silence, I find my truest self. 4. Move with purpose, not pressure. The body remembers what the mind forgets: tension, stress, unfinished emotion. The Stoics honored the body as a vessel for virtue. A neglected body makes patience brittle, courage fragile, clarity dim. After sleep stillness, movement is a gentle thaw, not a punishment. Think of spring ice melting into flow. 5 to 15 minutes is enough to awaken circulation and attention. Choose your form: stretching, yoga, tai chi, a brisk walk, mobility flow, a song you move to with joy. The point is presence, not performance. Feel breath deepen, scan for tightness. Feed. Feed your mind before the world feeds you. What you consume first becomes the day's soil. The Stoics were meticulous about mental nutrition. Marcus wrote morning notes to himself, reminders of how to think and act when pressure arrived. He tuned the instrument before the performance. You don't need an hour, you need resonance. One passage that pierces is worth more than chapters that pass through you. Choose quality sources: Stoic texts, poetry, spiritual wisdom, biographies of courage. Read a paragraph, then sit with it. Copy one line into a small notebook. If a sentence hits truth, memorize it. Let it speak for you later when fear is loud. This is priming. Start with wisdom, perceive with. The Stoics majored in intentions. Today I will be just, patient, courageous. Not, I will win, but I will be worthy of whatever comes. It doesn't control the terrain, but it keeps you oriented to true north. When noise rises, return to it. Who am I committed to being today? What virtue will I practice in all conditions? How will I measure the day by alignment, not applause? Write a single sentence, speak it aloud, revisit at noon. The practice is not perfection, it's return. 7. Translate clarity into action. Clarity without action curdles into guilt. Morning Stoicism lands in movement, small, deliberate, finished. The MIT rule, define 1. Self-trust compounds faster than talent. A complete morning Stoicism template, 15-45 minutes. Wake, same time daily, no phone for 20-30 minutes. Water plus breath. Hydrate, 3 slow breaths to arrive. Silence, 5 to 9 min, sit, notice. B, movement, 5 to 9 min, stretch, walk, flow, presence over performance. Feed mind, 2 to 5 min, 1 passage of wisdom, write 1 line. Intention, 1 min, today I am virtue. Visualize a likely challenge and your response. MIT, 1 to 3 min, choose 1 task. Start a 30-60 min focus block. Optional, gratitude, 1 line, sunlight, a brief journal prompt. If I only did 3 things today, they would be: evening reset, 5 to 9 minutes. Scripts for the day: when provoked, pause, then choose. When delayed, adjust the plan, not the purpose. When overwhelmed, 1 thing, fully. When you slip, reset now, not Monday. When tempted to scroll, wisdom before screens. Identity declarations: I begin before I feel ready. I keep promises to myself. I protect my attention and my peace. I practice virtue under pressure. I rise with intention and purpose. Closing charge: the dawn is a doorway. Step through it deliberately. Treat the morning as sacred, not because you must, but because life feels different when you do. Begin small, begin now. Let the first drop fall tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, until the canyon of your life reflects the river of your choices. Type it, speak it,